Hi students, today we are going to discuss about one more 5-mark short notes from nutrition topic. Okay, from nutrition. SDA, that is specific dynamic action. Okay, specific dynamic action. After BMR in nutrition topic, after BMR, SDA is very important short notes, repeatedly asking question. Okay, so what do you mean by specific dynamic action? This is one of the important factor which affects the energy expenditure. The first one is BMR, second one is SDA, which affects the total energy expenditure in our body. So the definition is utilization of food is always associated with the expenditure of energy in the form of increased heat production following the ingestion of food. So that means if you are taking 10 gram of food means you have to give some extra or additional energy for this 10% of food digestion and absorption and transportation and storage also. Understand? If you are taking 10 gram of food, for this digestion, absorption, transportation, storage of this 10 gram of food, you have to give extra energy for this. That is known as SDA. So utilization of food is always associated with expenditure of energy with the increased heat production following the ingestion of food is specific dynamic action. Say for example, if a person he consumes 30 gram of fat, they will produce, that is 30 into 9, 270 calories. We know the calorific value. Actually, this is very important question. Calorific value. If you are taking carbohydrate, how much calories produced? Lipids, how much calories? Protein, how much calories? Right? Calorific value for carbohydrate is 4 kilocalories per gram. Calorific value for lipid is 9 kilocalories per gram. Calorific value for protein is 4 kilocalories per gram. So according to this, the person takes 30 gram of fat means 30 into 9 produces 270 calories. Okay. Both are same, calories and kilocalories, both are same. Simply call it as calories. So he requires some extra energy for this 30 gram, that is 15%. They derive a fixed number for the specific dynamic action for nutrients. For example, for carbohydrate you have to take 5%, for lipid you have to give extra 15%. For protein it is very tough to digest, that is why we give more expenditure energy for this protein, 30%. Finally, altogether they will come to the conclusion of, for a mixed diet population, the specific dynamic action is extra 10%. Extra 10% calories you should take for any kind of food, that is a mixed food. Okay. So this 30 gram produces 270 calories and we have to give extra 15%, that is 40 calories. Totally 270 plus 40, 310 calories they should consume. He has to take. Okay. So fine. So he has to take 270 plus 40, 310 kilocalories. Like that for carbohydrate, for lipid, for protein, you have to give some extra energy for your routine food digestion, absorption, transportation and storage. Right? Don't forget to read about the calorific value and also specific dynamic action for the nutrients, 3 nutrients. In this specific dynamic action, we are having 2 important points. One is according to our physical activity and the requirement of energy, we are divided into 3 groups. One is sedentary worker, like medical students or doctor professionals are coming under sedentary worker only because no physical activity. Second one is moderate worker, climbing stairs like activity coming under moderate activity. Heavy worker, like loadman in the quarries, like that, heavy worker. So for sedentary worker, the requirement is 2200 to 2400 calories per day. Whereas moderate worker requirement is 2500 to 2900 calories per day. For heavy worker, 3000 to 3500 calories per day. This is just you read once. Sometimes they may ask in MCQ questions. Coming to the expenditure of energy during various physical activity, in your book some 10 activities they have given. I am just selecting just 3. That is, if you are sitting simply at your workplace, you need 100 calories per hour. If you go for walking, running, jogging, it starts from 200, 300, 400 like that. Swimming means 500 calories per hour you require. This is the requirement of energy for various physical activities. Okay. Yes, the other names, sometimes some university they are asking in a different way of this question. SDA means diet induced thermogenesis, because heat production is there, no? So diet induced thermogenesis. Another one is postprandial thermogenesis, because it is coming under after food only. So postprandial thermogenesis. Next one is thermogenic effect of food. All the 3 are same to specific dynamic action, right? Other names of specific dynamic action. Sometimes in MGR University or Karnataka University, they are asking how to calculate the energy requirement for a moderate worker, a sedentary worker, heavy worker, or a medical student, like that they will be asking. So I am giving one simple calculation. We will take 60 kg student, medical student. His BMR is actually 24 kilocalories per kilogram per day, right? So for the 60 kg medical student, we are going to calculate the energy required. Okay. First one is, we all know that BMR. For any food, we have to increase plus 40% of BMR. Then only the basal metabolic rate will happen in our body. So 60 means 60 kg medical student. 24 means the normal BMR for adult. The amount is 1440 kilocalories. Right? This is the calculation of student body weight and BMR. For this total, we have to give extra, that is moderate student, we have to extra 40% of BMR. That means 576 kilocalories. So total is 2016 kilocalories regarding the BMR only. Now we are going to calculate the SDA, because energy requirement calculation means combination of BMR and SDA. Okay. So first we have derived the BMR value 2016 kilocalories. Coming to the SDA, we already discussed minimum 10% of energy should be extra we have to give for any kind of mixed food. So here the value is 2016, we have to add 10%, that is 201. This is the 10% value. So for a 60 kg medical student, we have to give 2016, this one BMR, SDA is 201, finally 2217, and I will make it as a round number, 2220 kilocalories. So this is the way you have to calculate for energy requirement for a sedentary worker, moderate worker, sometimes heavy worker. Keep it in your mind. 2-3 times MGR University they are asking this question. Very simple question. First one is regarding BMR, second one is regarding SDA, finally find out the energy requirement. Okay. Bye.